Hong Kong has sworn in its new batch of lawmakers, the ceremony taking place today, New Year's Day, and this is the first time this is taking place on a public holiday. Some lawmakers say this shows the new Legislative Council acting to follow up on urgent issues such as dealing with the aftermath of last November's Tai Po fire. Deborah Wong with this report from Hong Kong.
So the Legislative Council is expected to sit on the first Wednesday of the month, and that date that we're looking at is the 7th of January. But of course, before the session can start proper, they need to elect a new president, as the last one did not rerun in the last election. And veteran politician Starry Lee has been touted as a front runner for that position. And now Ms. Lee is also a member of the National People's Congress Standing Committee, and she says that those two roles as a lawmaker as well as a member of the NPC, they are not in conflict. In fact, they are supplementary. And now this new council, in fact, something to note is that more lawmakers within this new council has links to mainland companies, and observers are saying that that could be advantageous, especially as they debate policies, cross-border policies, in fact, that could be aligned economically with the national priorities. And that's something that Chief Executive John Lee has also urged lawmakers to focus on: deepening reform, pushing towards high-quality development, as well as improving the livelihoods of people, especially as China is going to launch its 15th five-year plan later this year. We spoke to some lawmakers earlier to find out about their priorities.
I'm one of the female lawmakers, so I think women issues, families issues are main priority. And of course, because of the incidents that happened just less than 2 weeks, about 10 days before the election, about the Tai Po fire, I think that would be one of my main priority to tackle what has been a long deal problems.
We want to attract more business. We want to make it more friendly and reduce red tapes. And I think it's important that law doesn't fall behind the development of technology, the improvement of the society. So my focus would be to focus on what are the pain points of the society.
In the new sector, I'm going to be focused on the ocean economy and the food chain, and try to make made in China to be a new brand to the world. And of course, we've got a Tai Po incident in November, so we will focus on changing all the rules and practice and see what can do better in the future.
So financial subsidies aside, healthcare, medical waivers aside, we are looking right now at long-term relocation plans. In fact, the government has set up a task force for that. There are 5 options on the cards right now. We are looking at building new subsidized housing units in Tai Po. Another one is allowing residents to buy other subsidized housing projects across Hong Kong, offering light housing rental units, buying private apartments on residents' behalf and renting the units to them. And the last option would be reconstruction of Wang Fu Court. Now, 117 residents have so far signed a petition, stating their preference for that last option, because they say that it wasn't just a house that they lost, but it was a place where they forged community bonds over the last couple of decades. And now Task Force says that they are mindful of the psychological trauma that comes with relocating back to that place. In fact, note that 117 residents signed a petition, but thousands were actually displaced. So they need to consider the feedback from many different people. Some lawmakers have chimed in saying that it may be one of the most cost-effective options, given that the existing structures are already there. But also they say it all hinges on the structural integrity of the burned site. Now the task force will review all recommendations, all feedback from the residents, and finalize a relocation scheme in the coming weeks.